So let me get now into another example number 3, case study number 3. This is Nick Anikas, a good friend of mine. I really am a huge fan of Nick. He came to us to join our business accelerator, and Nick is a talented oil painter from Slovenia, which is a small country next to Italy in the European Union. And Nick had this amazing talent, like seriously, kind of like a once in a lifetime talent of painting these beautiful oil paintings that look like something from like the 16th and 17th century. And he was struggling to find out how he could turn that into a business, a bit like Roger. He's like, I can do a painting for one person and I can sell it, but I can't really turn that into a scalable business. And so he joined us on the accelerator. And again, we put him in this 8-week system of holding himself accountable to doing things he normally wouldn't do. He started doing the vlogs like Roger did. He was walking around all these beautiful places in Slovenia talking about how he sees oil painting, the beauty he sees in it. And he ended up teaching people how to oil paint, and that way he could teach people from all around the world. So, and then you'll see finally he ended up doing a painting for me as well, which is located at London Real World headquarters here in my office. And if you ever come for one of our graduation events for our accelerators, you can see the picture, or if you ever come to the studio, you'll see it as well. And this is the story about Nick Anikas.
I have this artistic poetry that expresses beauty and mysticism of us, of human beings. I actually found you 3 or 4 years ago, and when I was painting, I was listening to your interviews. I sent this message to you, really like thanking you for actually making this difference, even though you didn't know about me. And then you were like, we have this accelerator, you want to come? I was like, yeah. You know, it's time that I push myself.
Good evening, business accelerators. Can you hear me?
Oh man, this is so amazing.
I did so many different programs already, but the difference is that your program works.
I want to see those 2 more pitches, one tonight and one Friday after you've gotten that feedback. Again, make it short, make it sweet, make it hook.
So when I started putting out things and people started responding, and then we started building the website and all this stuff, it was like, oh my God, I can actually, you know, give way more value to the world than I was doing before. I studied with many master painters. I know how hard it is to get this knowledge, or how expensive it is to study on these academies, right? And that's why I decided to, you know, create this methodology to start giving forward to people this knowledge. I did so many things and I started feeling better and better about myself.
Hi, I'm Nick Anikas and I developed a masterclass for you.
And that was just like, okay, accomplished, next thing, no? And there were you, like with your energy and the whole group. That was an amazing experience, really. That helped me to like really start blossoming again.
Ah, that was an amazing journey. Brian Rose, head off, I mean, a master. He knows the stuff. Thank you so much, London Real.
Bringing goosebumps back, seeing Nick and all of his hard work he did in the course. Again, he was being held accountable to a bunch of strangers that he had never met from around the world. He'd actually never met me. He had been watching London Real, but we held him accountable to make these changes. And for him as an oil painter, it was very strange to put on video and to try to teach people in different countries around the world, but he did it and he built a business. And this is the painting that he unveiled of me at our Iron Mind premiere. And this is hanging in my office right now. It's pretty crazy, actually. Sometimes I walk by it and I'm like, wow, this is weird. But this is what Nick did by being held accountable. And I'm so proud of him. And he's going to go on to do great things. I honestly think you'll see his stuff in museums and he'll be painting like, you know, actually famous people as opposed to just me in the future. So great stuff, Nick. And really appreciate what you're doing. And again, it's all about this accountability. So if you're coming in fresh to this, just want to say what I'm talking about today is the power of accountability. And if you're here live with me or later, just if you can type in the comments, tell me what is that one thing you want to change about yourself? And just tell me now, because I'd like to just talk to you about it. I see Roger here and Tommy and John and Michael Hope. What is it? Is it you want to start a meditation practice? Maybe you want to lose some weight. Do you want to get a movement practice every day, cut out sugar, get better sleep, work on your relationship, start a business, do a public speech, whatever it is. I'm asking you to do a 5-day accountability challenge. And if you tag me in your Instagram stories at The Real Brian Rose, I'll actually share your stories on my stories. And I want you to tell your social that for 5 days, you're gonna do this. And every day you're gonna show up and do a video. And if that's gonna be meditation, you're gonna show me meditating every day. If you're gonna cut out sugar, you're gonna show me pictures of all the healthy food you're eating every day. But the social media is gonna hold you accountable to do things you normally wouldn't do. Because the truth is, when no one's watching, most of us quit on ourselves. And it's not nice to hear, but it's true. But if we can get humans around us to watch us and make sure we're not lying to them, we can kind of evoke in our DNA that old hunter-gatherer tribal instinct where we can't let people down because then they might not protect us, they might not feed us, they might not mate with us, and then we die. So I'm just trying to tap into that carnal desire to, please people and get along with people, to make it work for you as opposed to making it work in a bad way.
At London Real, we believe that individual transformation can change the world. Join us and start your journey today.